The book I chose was Rowan of Rin, and the author is Emily Rhoda, and I chose this book because this book has really been a really good book to me, and plus I think my mom has read this before, but I've heard one of my friends have read this before, and they told me this was a really good book, so I decided to try this book. So I found it up in the library. I decided to try it, and it was actually a really good book. So then I kept on going and going, and then I just kept on reading. So then I kept, oh man. So what I was doing was, after that, it inspired me to keep on going and going. So now I feel like I want to keep reading.
My book is Spirit Horse by Ned Ackerman, and my favorite character in the story is Spirit Horse. The reason I like him is because he is a fast runner. Spirit Horse is a white horse. Some of his friends are Running Crane, Red Calf, and Wolf Eagle. Running Crane is Spirit's horse owner, but Running Crane isn't a very good rider. But by the way, Spirit Horse isn't just a white horse. He is also a white stallion. Another reason I like Spirit Horse is because he is a beautiful white stallion. Spirit Horse does his personal best to help Running Crane ride good. That is why I like Spirit Horse.
The book I read was Wind in the Willows by Kenneth Grahame. The thing in the story that I wish didn't happen is Toad going to jail. He had to go to jail because he stole someone's motor car and got sentenced to 20 years in prison. While he was there, he bribed a washerwoman to give him her clothes and ended up escaping. I wish that this whole situation did not happen because now he is separated from Mole and Ratty, and they can't find each other. Mole and Ratty are very worried about Toad. This situation reminds me of the dream I had where I got separated from my dad in the supermarket. It was really scary. The part of the story also reminds me of my grandpa, Poppy. That's what I call him. Poppy used to work in a prison as a maintenance man. I was glad he was not in prison for doing something bad like Toad.
My book is Bunnicula by Deborah and James Howe. Someone that I dislike in this book is Howard because he thinks he's the king of the world and he thinks he can do everything. Like, for example, say Chester, the cat, wants to know what the maroons are eating. Or the maroons are the owners. And Chester kind of sneaks up onto the table and almost takes a bite. Here comes the brave and powerful Howard. He runs and jumps over the table, grabs Chester by the tail, and, well, Chester doesn't get any food. And, yeah, voila.
The book I chose was The Magnificent 12, The Call by Michael Grant. The event that confuses me is when Mac and Stefan are on a plane and when Mac is almost killed by a monster causing a plane crash. The monster appeared on the wing and the plane got messed up. This made the plane begin to crash. Mac almost died sooner because the monster got inside the plane and tried to kill him. It turned into a cute girl, which made Mac go all goofy, allowing the monster to try and push Mac out of the plane. You know how boys react to girls. Mac and Stefan went through all that trouble on the plane just to get to Australia, and once there, they only found one Magnifica. Oh, wait. All this confused me because I don't understand why there needs to be a scene so intense that Mac almost dies, especially in a very painful way. I would change what happened on the plane by not having the monster turn into a cute girl. I also would have Stefan pull the monster away from Mac rather than knocking her in the back of the head, which caused Mac to begin to fall out of the plane. I also would have more than one of the other Magnifica in Australia. If Mac and Stefan were going to have to go through all the problems with the monster and almost die, they should have been able to find at least 5 of the Magnifica.
A character I especially dislike is a girl named Julia. She once yelled at Miranda for giving one of her friends a soda. She could have practiced life's skill of common sense because yelling at someone for such a small reason is really unnecessary. Julia also called Miranda stupid and worthless because Miranda did not know that Anna Marie had diabetes and gave her a sandwich that she was not allowed to eat. In that situation, Julia could have been more forgiving because Miranda did not know about Anne Marie's illness. Julia reminds me of the Herdman family from the very best school year ever because she always puts people down just like they did.